Hey everyone, Sparks back with another Etheria restart video, and this is a quick news update. We are getting a nerf to a bunch more bosses. They've done this a couple times, so at least they're listening to people struggling. These are actually not the choices that I would make. These are not the things that I would really improve with the game. The game does have some issues, but let's talk about what they actually did, and then I'll say what I would actually like personally, and you can tell if you agree with me or not. So they posted on Twitter here. This was already kind of talked about on Discord over the last couple days, but now they've made an official Twitter post, and there's going to be an update tomorrow at 3 o'clock UTC -5, and of course we're going to get some update compensation of 100 hydro crystals. Woohoo, one refresh, I guess. All right, so the details of the update are as follows. Lowered the difficulty of Grim Pursuit Nico Nana Inferno level boss, HP reduced by 15%, attack by 20%, and speed by 10%. These are pretty significant nerfs, and Nico Nana had already been nerfed in the last nerf patch that we got last week. If you can't farm Nico Nana at this point, then you're probably really not putting in like the effort to make a quality team, or maybe you're just trying to rush way too much, because Nico Nana is getting the nerf hammer for the second time. All right, the next one says lower difficulty of Grim Pursuit Shadow Flame Hoyon, Inferno level boss HP reduced by 15%, attack by 10%. Monster, the side little minion guys, attack reduced by 15%. All right, so I don't believe Shadow Flame Hoyon had been nerfed before. Getting the boss HP, oh no, it is attack of the little minions. I thought it was HP. I was like, you don't really go for those anyway. Those can add up. One of the keys to that fight is controlling those adds, whether it's by freezing them, putting them to sleep, or whatever it is that you're doing for crowd control. That is important, because if those attacks add up from Shadow Flame Hoyon, that's kind of how you die. So reducing their attack is probably going to help ease that a little bit. And of course, the boss HP and attack is going down a bit as well. All right, then lower difficulty for Threshold Doki Doki Inferno level, all monsters HP reduced by 10%, and in the second wave, attack reduced by 20% for the Elite Valor. It's those, the big guys. Sorry, I'm struggling for words here. Anyway, I'm not feeling super great today. I might actually have to cancel my stream later today as well, but I wanted to get this news out here. So yeah, Doki Doki getting a little bit easier on Inferno. The step up to Inferno on Doki Doki is really significant. I struggle a lot on Inferno, whereas I can easily auto Hell 4 on that. So maybe that'll make the difference for me. Maybe it will for you too. Lower difficulty for Ember Trek Sharon. Base HP reduced by 25% in all 3 battle phases. This is one of the most hated bosses in the game. There are so many people on my Discord community that talk about how Sharon is like unbeatable. For me personally, she's actually one of my easier bosses. I have a highly invested Hell Kid, and also Yelly, and other units that are good against her. So it's surprisingly not really been an issue for me. But I know this is a boss that a lot of people complain about, and so it's good that something is being done about it, I think, because if you get stuck on Sharon, there's just a ton of rewards in the rest of the Ember Trek mode that you're just not able to do at all. So getting to that end where you can get a perfect lattice is definitely really important for your progression, and so hopefully we'll be able to get to that last boss. Although the last boss is really difficult, that's a whole other discussion, but at least you can get there. So lower the difficulty Ember Trek Astarte. Now that is the last boss that I just mentioned. So monsters Alpha Disorder, effect accuracy reduced by 50%. All these little bosses with their effects get way crazy, so reducing effect accuracy by 50% will be helpful for sure, because if you're getting like stunned all the time or silenced or whatever, it's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. All enemy attack in the second phase reduced by 20%. The second phase is the most difficult part of that boss, so reducing the attack by 20% should also help as well. I think this is probably still going to be a very difficult fight, but it will be maybe a little bit more manageable. And then lastly, it says lower the difficulty of Asynchronous Echoes Heinrich. Normal level, enemy Marvel speed reduced by 5%. That's like hardly anything. Normal, hard, and nightmare levels, enemy Heinrich speed reduced by 7%. So yeah, if you're there on asynchronous echoes and you're stuck on Heinrich, then maybe that will be slightly easier too. Asynchronous echoes is really good for rewards, but I think that is one of the things that should be really hard. So I'm not really like stressed on whether those are getting nerfed or not. Okay, so those are the nerfs. I think this will certainly help people on particularly a few different bosses here. But what do I think about this? I actually don't mind the content in the game being really difficult, although I do think a few of these were overclocked a bit. And so for the most part, I think these are good changes. But what I think are really the things that need to change are the rewards, the RNG, okay? Because like I said, I don't mind really challenging content, but I want to feel rewarded for actually doing it. I have been farming Inferno Nico Nana for the last week and still have not gotten a single shell that has the triple matrix effects. That is crazy. That is so crazy, okay? Like, give me the new reward for doing the hard thing, okay? And then not only that, but like you can just get like a single yellow shell. That is complete BS. I'm sorry, devs. You need to fix that. The rewards are the problem, not the difficulty. That said, I do think that, you know, reducing the difficulty slightly on some of these things is a positive change. But, you know, give me more Etheria coin. Give me more leveling materials for the shells. Give me the triple matrix shells, okay? It's the rewards are definitely painful. You've got to increase the rate on how much you can get some of these things. But let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. Are you happy with these changes? Do you agree that we need better rewards, more consistent rewards? What would you change the most? Let your voice be heard in the comments below. And if I do officially cancel the stream, I'm going to see where I'm feeling around lunchtime. Then I will make a community post and also on Discord. And if you're not on my Discord already, link to that in the description below. We're also recruiting one space in my union. We are competitive. We use a spreadsheet and stuff like that. So let me know if you want to join a strong union as well. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream.